Hello.
Hello.
We are on a river at
The Cherry River Fishing Access Trail.
awesome. This is my friend Abra, and this week we listened to Absolutely by Dijon. Tell me what you thought.
I actually really liked it. I at first was like, this sounds like the exact same as a McGee album.
Okay.
And then I was like, that's so interesting because I feel like McGee sounds like he and Dijon are like the only people I know to like have that kind of sound. And I was like, okay, they came out at such a similar time, so that was bizarre to me. But then I listened to it more, and I just like love his layers on this, like the actual sound of his music.
Yeah.
It was like, it kind of reminded me of like sitting in a train and like having like jazzy, like kind of R&B, like layered over the like sounds of like being on a train.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's sick.
That was kind of what I felt like.
I also felt like that, but for me I was in like the side room at a party,
Oh, yeah,
and
cool.
my friend was like telling me a very passionate story.
Yeah, it was
Like so much ambience and life around the music.
Yeah.
That it really made you like sit in the location.
Yeah,
And I really like that too.
Yeah, it was super soulful at like times.
So soulful.
So soulful. It was cool. And there was like so much variety too. Like some songs like blended right into the last one. But then other songs, like the second track was like, I wrote down and I was like, this kind of sounds like High School Musical in like the background, but like his voice is like bringing such a different tone to, and it was like that one was really different. The last track was so different. So anyways, it was cool. I thought it was a cool album.
Super dope.
Yeah.
I did like a tiny bit of research for this album,
Okay.
and he recorded this album and invited pretty much everyone he knew, like musicians, friends, kind of whoever. And his studio had an open door policy.
Oh,
So
sick.
people just rolled through, and that's a lot of the background stuff.
Yeah.
Is people like hooting and hollering and singing along kind of thing.
Oh, that's so
It's just like his
cool.
homies and other musician friends that
Yeah.
just came along for the ride.
That's sick. Yeah.
But beyond that, his writing is pretty incredible. His
Oh my
vocal
God.
performances
Yeah.
are also so good.
So cool.
He's screaming and belting on some of them.
Uh-huh.
He's whispering so softly on other
I
songs.
really
Such
love his vocals.
Great dynamics on this album.
Yeah, his lyrics were like a whole layer. I feel like some of them hit so much, and then other times it was like he could be saying the simplest things, but it was like the way he said it that like made the song. It just had so much depth. You didn't need more lyrics.
Yeah.
And then, there were a couple lines that got me. I think what song is it? I think it was in the second track. What is it called? Scratching. Yeah, he said, extend your giving hand, Joanna, and I'll cry with you. And I was like, oh my God, that was like so lovely. Thank you. But but yeah, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, it was such a mix of so many things. And then there was like the whole overlay, I feel like, of he was telling a story of like a relationship throughout the whole thing too.
Yeah.
And like sometimes I got really like thrown off from that. And then it was kind of like at the end, I feel like you realize how much of a beginning and an end there is. So that was like a whole layer. I found that interesting.
Totally.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty sure that every song is just about relationships.
Yeah.
And very personal ones too. Like,
Yeah.
he kind of lays it all out for you in that way. I don't know if it's the same relationship, but it's pretty much every song is about him. I think Many Times is the perfect kind of example of that.
I loved that song.
That's probably my favorite song.
I think my favorite song too.
Okay.
Like the beat just like hit in that song. Like I was
really
like
good energy.
like, oh my God, it was so good. And I feel like it also was just like such a kind of like, not climactic, but you have the first two songs, and this is kind of why I thought it followed one relationship, which were about Joanna.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of this like more of like a conflicting song of a relationship, like or a description of a relationship where like they're like seriously in conflict with each other, which then blends right into a song of Annie. And that song, like the second you hear how like just like the feeling of that song, you're like, wow, like you know who Annie is. She's this like opposite of this like conflicting person that this other relationship was. And so it's like, I don't know, that's why I thought he was really telling a story. And yeah, I don't know, I thought that was cool.
I also thought that was super cool.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, Many Times and Talk Down.
Yeah.
Probably my two favorite songs.
They both had a really similar, I feel like, kind of like feeling to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely like the energy on
Yeah.
the album from those two.
Yeah.
But I also, I mean, I still really enjoyed the smooth, sultry
Yeah,
ones
right?
too.
Like those ones felt like more, I don't know, they were so ramped up, whereas I feel like in some of his other songs they were, and this is where I don't know if I'm being controversial, but they felt so like jazz forward and that's what I think is so cool with all the different people. It almost felt like, it just felt like a bunch of jazz musicians coming together and like kind of just like improvising, like jamming together. And that's kind of what you were describing and like how they made the album. And in those songs, I feel like you get this more like vulnerable, like yearning of like whatever it is he's singing out. Like, and then in kind of like Talk Down and in Many Times, they're more, it's just like more loaded with the energy, less like of like a reflective voice. I don't know. I thought that was cool. So I like them both for those different reasons.
Sick. I really, really liked it.
I know. I really liked it
Top
too.
to bottom, it's sick.
Yeah.
It sounds so good in headphones. I played it at, not a dinner party, but like we were hanging out and cooking dinner, and like speaker in the corner of the room playing this album. Such a good vibe too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back to this one. I like this album.
I think I will too. I feel like he's doing something that you don't get like as many people doing in popular music, at least. And I just like, I don't know, I felt like he had so much like, there was so much technique in his sound. Like if you can, I don't know if you can use that word, but there was so much like, almost like music theory that I feel like went into it rather than just having like a single line of like melody or anything like that. It was just like so varied and interesting to listen to, and like it scratched an itch. It was like, and his voice is so soulful, and yeah, I also think that I will definitely come back to it. I liked it a lot.
Super cool.
Cool.
All right. I think that's all I have to say about this album.
I think that's all I have to say too. He's a cool guy.
Big ups, Dijon.
Big ups, Dijon.
What's next?
Okay, next is an album by Adrian Linker. It's called Bright Future. It's one of my favorites. I'm really excited to see what Autumn and the next guests have to say about it.
Yay!
Sick.
Thank you so much.
What is this? Dap up.
Bye.
Bye.